Hello, everyone. Welcome back to English Trail Learning Channel, where learning English feels simple and fun. I'm Clara.
And I'm Daniel. Hi, Clara. How are you doing today?
Hi, Daniel. I'm doing really well. Thanks. How about you? How's your day shaping up?
Great, actually. It's been calm so far. I started the morning with a good cup of coffee. So satisfying.
Oh, I know that feeling. Coffee in the morning is the best.
Absolutely. So, Clara, what's our topic today? It's a useful one, right?
Yes. Today we're talking about daily routines. It's perfect for English learners because we describe our days all the time.
Exactly. Everyone has a routine, even if it changes a little. And it's a great way to practice verbs like wake up, get dressed, and time phrases like at 7 a.m.
Totally. And before we begin, if you like this episode, please subscribe, like, and share it with friends learning English. It really supports us.
Yes, thank you. We're so glad you're here. Today, we have a special story from a listener named Maya. She shared her typical weekday with us.
That's right. Maya's going to tell us about her day. After we hear her story, Daniel and I will chat about it and even share parts of our own routines.
It's a great way to hear natural English and pick up useful phrases. Ready, Clara?
Ready. Let's listen to Maya's day.
Hello, my name is Maya. I'd like to share my daily routine with you. On weekdays, I wake up at 6 in the morning. I'm not a morning person, but my job starts early, so I have to get up. First, I get out of bed. Then I go to the bathroom, brush my teeth, and wash my face. That really helps me feel awake. Next, I head to the kitchen and make myself a cup of coffee. I love it. While it's brewing, I check my phone, messages, emails, and sometimes a quick look at social media. After that, I get dressed. I usually wear simple work clothes, like jeans and a comfortable top. No need for anything fancy. Then I have breakfast. Most days, it's toast with jam and butter, plus my coffee. Sometimes I add some fruit too. At 7 a.m., I leave home for work. I take the bus, and the ride takes about half an hour. I usually listen to music or an English podcast during the trip. I get to the office around 7:30. My work officially starts at 7:45. I'm in an office job, so I check emails first and then begin my tasks. I spend most of the day working on my computer. At noon, I have lunch. I usually bring something from home, maybe a sandwich or a salad. I eat with my coworkers, and we chat and laugh. It's a nice break in the day. In the afternoon, I keep working. Sometimes I join meetings. My workday ends at 4:30 p.m. After that, I take the bus back home and usually arrive around 5. When I get home, I like to unwind. I sit on the couch, maybe watch a little TV or read for a bit. Around 6:30 p.m., I make dinner. I enjoy cooking, so I try new recipes sometimes. After dinner, I wash the dishes. Not my favorite part, but it's part of the routine. In the evening, I spend time with my family. We might watch a movie together or just talk. Sometimes I go for a short walk to get some fresh air. Before bed, I take a shower, then read for a few minutes. I usually go to sleep around 10:30 p.m. I try to get 7 or 8 hours of rest. That's my usual weekday. On weekends, everything slows down and feels much more relaxed.
Wow, thank you so much, Maya. That was a clear and helpful description.
Yes, thank you, Maya. It really gives us a full picture of a real daily routine.
I especially liked how you used exact times, like 6 a.m. and 12 p.m. That's super helpful for learners.
And all those everyday verbs, wake up, get out of bed, brush teeth, make coffee, those are gold for beginners.
Right. And I related to what you said. I don't like waking up early, but my job starts early. So true.
Same here. Even if we're not morning people, life gives us reasons to get up.
Exactly. And brushing teeth, washing your face, small habits we all share.
Plus, the coffee. Who doesn't start the day with that?
And checking your phone right after? It's such a modern detail, but so real.
Totally. Then simple clothes for work, quick breakfast, bus ride. It all sounds familiar.
Yes, and using the commute to listen to music or a podcast, like ours, why not listen to Daily English together on your way to work?
Great idea. And arriving at work, checking emails, computer work all day, that's life for so many of us.
Lunch with coworkers, a real break. It's not just about food, it's connection.
And finishing work at a reasonable hour, then relaxing at home, that balance is so important.
Cooking, washing dishes, family time, a walk. It's a full but peaceful routine.
And ending the day with a shower and reading, such a calm way to prepare for sleep.
Now, Clara, how does Maya's routine compare to yours?
Actually, very similar. I also wake up around 7, make coffee, check my phone, and get dressed in comfy clothes. My breakfast is usually yogurt with berries.
Nice. I'm the same. Up at 7, coffee first, then phone. I have toast and eggs for breakfast. I drive to work, about 25 minutes, while you, Clara, take a short drive, right?
Yes, only 15 minutes. We both start work by checking emails and spend most of the day on the computer.
And we both bring lunch, leftovers or simple meals. After work, we relax, cook dinner, and unwind with books or shows.
And we both try to go to bed by 10:30 or 11 to get good rest.
So even though we live in different places, our routines are surprisingly alike, just like Maya's.
That's the beauty of daily routines. They connect us through simple, shared actions.
Let's quickly list some key verbs we heard. Wake up, get out of bed, brush teeth, wash face, make coffee, get dressed, eat breakfast, go to work, have lunch, finish work, go home, make dinner, wash dishes, take a shower, read, go to bed.
And time phrases: 6 a.m., 7 a.m., 12 p.m., 4:30 p.m., 5 p.m., 6:30 p.m., 10:30 p.m. Perfect for describing your day.
Should we hear Maya's story one more time? It's even better now that we've talked about it.
Yes, listen closely. Notice those verbs and time expressions.
Hello, my name is Maya. I'd like to share my daily routine with you. On weekdays, I wake up at 6 in the morning. I'm not a morning person, but my job starts early, so I have to get up. First, I get out of bed. Then I go to the bathroom, brush my teeth, and wash my face. That really helps me feel awake. Next, I head to the kitchen and make myself a cup of coffee. I love it. While it's brewing, I check my phone, messages, emails, and sometimes a quick look at social media. After that, I get dressed. I usually wear simple work clothes, like jeans and a comfortable top. No need for anything fancy. Then I have breakfast. Most days, it's toast with jam and butter, plus my coffee. Sometimes I add some fruit, too. At 7 a.m., I leave home for work. I take the bus, and the ride takes about half an hour. I usually listen to music or an English podcast during the trip. I get to the office around 7:30. My work officially starts at 7:45. I'm in an office job, so I check emails first and then begin my tasks. I spend most of the day working on my computer. At noon, I have lunch. I usually bring something from home, maybe a sandwich or a salad. I eat with my coworkers, and we chat and laugh. It's a nice break in the day. In the afternoon, I keep working. Sometimes I join meetings. My workday ends at 4:30 p.m. After that, I take the bus back home and usually arrive around 5. When I get home, I like to unwind. I sit on the couch, maybe watch a little TV or read for a bit. Around 6:30 p.m., I make dinner. I enjoy cooking, so I try new recipes sometimes. After dinner, I wash the dishes. Not my favorite part, but it's part of the routine. In the evening, I spend time with my family. We might watch a movie together or just talk. Sometimes I go for a short walk to get some fresh air. Before bed, I take a shower, then read for a few minutes. I usually go to sleep around 10:30 p.m. I try to get 7 or 8 hours of rest. That's my usual weekday. On weekends, everything slows down and feels much more relaxed.
Thanks again, Maya. Your story was clear, natural, and full of useful English.
And thank you, listeners, for joining us on Daily English Together.
If you enjoyed this, please subscribe, like, and share. It helps more learners find us.
Also, leave a comment below. What's one thing you do every day as part of your routine? We'd love to hear from you.
Every comment means a lot to us.
That's all for today's episode on Daily Routines.
Bye, everyone. Keep practicing and have a wonderful day.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. I hope you are having a wonderful day today. We are so excited to be here with you again for another long and helpful English listening practice.
Hi, everybody. Welcome back. It is great to see you. I am feeling very energetic today because the sun is shining and we have a very interesting topic to discuss. How are you doing today, James?
I am doing very well, thank you, Sophia. I had a very relaxing weekend, so I am ready to start this week with full energy. But tell me, Sophia, are you ready for our big topic today?
I am definitely ready, James. Today, we are focusing on a skill that everyone needs. It doesn't matter if you are a student, a worker, or a traveler. Everyone needs to answer the question, "Tell me about yourself."
Exactly. It sounds like a simple question, right? But actually, it can be very difficult. When someone asks me, "James, tell me about yourself," sometimes I forget everything. I forget my name, my hobbies, everything.
That is so true. It happens to me too. We get nervous. We don't know where to start. Should I talk about my job, my cats, my favorite food? It can be confusing.
So in this episode, we will take our time. We will have a long, natural conversation. We will show our listeners exactly how to give a great answer. We will talk about our background, our jobs, our daily lives, and our dreams.
That sounds perfect. This way, our listeners can hear a lot of different vocabulary. Shall we start with the basics? Let's talk about where we're from and where we live now.
Great idea, Sophia. I will start. My name is James. Originally, I am from a very small village in the north of England. It was very quiet, very green, and it rained almost every day.
Oh, typical English weather. Do you still live there, James?
No, I moved away 10 years ago. Now, I live in a big city in Spain. It is very different. The weather is sunny and hot, and the people are very loud and friendly. I love the change. What about you, Sophia? Where are you from?
Well, my name is Sophia. I am from the United States, specifically from California. I grew up near the beach. It was beautiful, but it was also very crowded.
California! That sounds like a dream for many people. Do you still live in California, Sophia?
No, I moved to New York City 3 years ago for my job. It is a very busy city. It never sleeps. Sometimes I miss the quiet beach, but living in New York is very exciting. There is always something to do.
I can imagine. So, we have a British person living in Spain and an American person living in New York. We are very international today.
Yes, we are. Okay, let's move to the next important part of an introduction, our jobs and what we do every day. James, tell me about your work.
Sure, Sophia. I am a software engineer. This means I write code for computers. I work for a large technology company.
That sounds very difficult. Is it hard to learn?
It can be difficult in the beginning, yes. You have to learn a new language, but it is a computer language. But I really enjoy it because I like solving problems. It's like a puzzle. When I fix a problem in the code, I feel very happy.
I see. Do you work in an office or do you work from home, James?
Since the pandemic, I work mostly from home. I have a small home office. I wake up, make coffee, and sit at my computer. It is comfortable, but sometimes I miss talking to my colleagues face to face. What about you, Sophia? What do you do?
I have a very different job, James. I am a journalist. I write articles for a magazine.
Wow, a journalist! That sounds fascinating. What kind of articles do you write?
I mostly write about travel and food. So I travel to different cities, try the restaurants, visit the museums, and then I write about my experience.
That sounds like the best job in the world, Sophia. You get paid to eat and travel?
Yes, it is a great job. I'm very lucky. But it's also tiring. I'm always on airplanes or trains. I don't have a lot of free time at home. And I always have deadlines. I must write very fast.
I understand. Every job has good parts and bad parts. So, we know your name, your home, and your job. Now, let's talk about free time. What do you do when you are not working? What are your hobbies?
When I am not traveling for work, James, I love to just stay home and read. I'm a big reader. I love mystery novels. I like to sit on my sofa with a cup of tea and a good book. It helps me relax.
Reading is a wonderful hobby, Sophia. It's great for your brain. Do you have any other hobbies? Maybe something active?
Yes, actually. I recently started doing yoga. I go to a yoga class 2 times a week. It's good for my body and it helps me sleep better. What about you, James? What do you do for fun?
Well, living in Spain, Sophia, I have started to enjoy cooking. The food markets here are amazing. So on weekends, I go to the market, buy fresh vegetables and fish, and I try to cook traditional Spanish dishes.
That is impressive. Are you a good cook, James?
I am okay. Sometimes I burn the food, but I'm learning. I also love playing the guitar. I have played the guitar since I was a teenager. It's my favorite way to express myself.
I didn't know that. We should start a band. You play guitar and I can't sing, so I'll just listen.
That sounds like a plan. Okay, let's go deeper. Usually, when people say, "Tell me about yourself," they also want to know about your personality. How would you describe yourself, Sophia?
That is a hard question, James. I think I am a very curious person. Because I am a journalist, I always want to know why and how. I like asking questions.
Curious is a good word.
I'm also very organized. I like to have a plan. I make lists for everything. What about you? How would you describe your personality?
I think I am the opposite, Sophia. I am a bit more relaxed and easygoing. I don't stress very much. If plans change, I say no problem.
That is a very healthy attitude, James.
I try. I am also a very social person. I get energy from being around other people. I don't like being alone for too long.
See, this is why we are good friends. I'm organized and you are relaxed. We balance each other.
Exactly. Now let's talk about family. Family is a big part of who we are. Can you tell us a little bit about your family, Sophia?
Sure, James. I have a small family. It's just my parents and my younger brother. My brother is still in university. He is studying to be a doctor. We are very proud of him.
That is great. Do you see them often?
Not as often as I want because they live in California and I'm in New York. But we talk on the phone every Sunday. It's a tradition. What about your family, James?
I come from a very big family. I have 3 sisters and 2 brothers. I'm the oldest child.
Wow, 6 children. That must be a crazy house.
Yes, Sophia, growing up, our house was very loud, very messy, but full of love. Christmas time is amazing because everyone comes home and we have a huge dinner.
That sounds wonderful. I imagine you have a lot of nieces and nephews now.
Yes, I have 5 nieces. Being an uncle is fun because I can play with them, give them candy, and then give them back to their parents.
Haha, that is the best part of being an uncle, James. Okay, we have covered a lot. Name, origin, job, hobbies, personality, family. Is there anything else? Hello, everyone. Welcome back to our channel where learning English feels easy, friendly, and fun. I'm Anna.
Hi, Anna. Hello to all our amazing listeners out there. It's so good to be here with you today.
Hi, James. How are you feeling? You look really relaxed.
I'm doing great, thank you. And you? You seem super happy today.
I really am. I've been looking forward to our topic all week.
Oh, me too. It's such a useful one. Something every English learner needs.
Exactly. But first, because we love our community, please remember to subscribe to our channel, tap the like button, and share this episode with anyone learning English. It truly helps us grow.
Yes, thank you so much. Your support means the world to us. Okay, let's dive in. James, are you ready?
Old habits. Yes, I'm ready. So, what are we talking about today?
Today we're going to chat about a very simple but important question. Tell me about yourself.
Yes. That question comes up everywhere. First day of school, job interviews, parties, even when you meet someone on holiday.
Totally. And sometimes it's tricky. You think, what do I say? Too much? Too little?
Right. So today, we'll make it easy. No pressure. Just friendly, natural conversation. Who wants to go first?
How about you? Tell me about yourself, Anna.
Okay, but where do I start? There's so much.
Start with the basics. What's your name?
My name is Anna. Anna.
Nice to meet you, Anna. I'm James. James.
Nice to meet you too, James. So, where are you from?
I'm from Liverpool, in the northwest of England. It's famous for music and football. How about you?
I'm from Toronto, in Canada. It's a big, modern city with people from all over the world.
Toronto. I've always wanted to visit. Is it cold there?
In winter, yes, very cold. But summer is warm and sunny. Do you live in the city center?
No, I live in a small village outside Liverpool. Very quiet, just fields, trees, and a little pub.
That sounds so peaceful. I live right in the heart of Toronto. Lots of tall buildings, busy streets, but also beautiful parks.
Do you live in a house or an apartment?
I live in an apartment on the 5th floor. It's not huge, but the view of the city is amazing.
I live in a small brick house with a garden. My biggest joy is growing tomatoes in the summer.
Oh, I love tomatoes. Maybe one day I'll visit your garden.
Anytime. Okay, next question. How old are you? Only if you're comfortable saying.
Of course. I'm 26 years old. And you?
I'm 30. Not too young, not too old, just right for learning and laughing.
I like that. Now, what do you do for work?
I'm a graphic designer. I work from home, creating logos and websites for small businesses.
That sounds creative and fun. I'm an English teacher. I teach online to students all around the world.
No wonder you speak so clearly. Do you enjoy teaching?
I really do. Every student is different, and it's rewarding to see them grow.
That's beautiful. Let's talk about family. Do you have brothers or sisters?
Yes, I have one younger sister. She's 22 and studies photography at university.
Wow, does she take pictures of you?
Sometimes, but I'm always making silly faces. What about you? Any siblings?
I have two older brothers. One is a chef. He owns a little restaurant in Manchester. The other is a musician. He plays drums in a band.
Your family is so talented. What do your parents do?
My mom is a nurse and my dad is a teacher. He teaches history. How about your parents?
My mom works in a library, and my dad is an engineer. Very quiet, very smart.
A library and an engineer. Perfect mix of stories and science. Now, pets.
Yes, I have a small black cat named Miso. She's very quiet and sleeps most of the day.
I have a golden retriever named Buddy. He's full of energy. He loves running in the park.
A sleepy cat and an active dog. Complete opposites.
Yes, but both are lovely. Okay, let's talk about things we love. What's your favorite food?
I really love sushi, especially salmon rolls. Simple and fresh. What's yours?
I'm a big fan of curry. Chicken tikka masala is my favorite. Spicy, creamy, delicious.
I like curry too, but not too spicy. What about your favorite color?
Red. It's strong and cheerful. How about you?
Purple. It's calm, creative, and a little bit magical.
I like that. Now, favorite animal?
Cats, of course, but I also love dolphins. They seem so wise.
Dogs for me. Loyal, friendly, always happy to see you.
True. And hobbies? What do you do for fun?
I play guitar in the evenings. I'm not professional, but it's relaxing. I also love hiking on weekends.
That sounds great. I enjoy gardening, growing herbs on my balcony, and I love reading novels, especially mysteries.
Do you watch movies?
Yes, I like romantic comedies and animated films. How about you?
I love action movies and documentaries, but nothing beats laughing at a good comedy.
Same here. Okay, now let's talk about things we don't like. What food can't you eat?
I really don't like mushrooms. The texture is strange for me. How about you?
I can't eat very spicy food. It makes my eyes water.
I get that. What activity do you dislike?
I hate standing in long lines, especially at the airport.
And I really don't like waking up before 7 a.m. I need my sleep.
Me too. So, how would you introduce yourself in just a few sentences?
I'd say, "Hi, I'm James. I'm 30, from Liverpool. I'm a graphic designer who loves curry, red, and playing guitar. I don't like mushrooms or waking up too early.
And I'd say, hello, I'm Anna, 26, from Toronto. I teach English, love purple, sushi, and my cat Miso. I dislike spicy food and long queues.
Perfect. Short, friendly, and full of personality.
Remember, you don't have to say everything. Choose what feels right for the moment.
Exactly. In a job interview, talk about your work. At a party, talk about your hobbies. With new friends, share something fun.
And always speak with a smile, even if it's just in your voice.
That's the best tip of all.
Thanks so much for this lovely chat, James. I feel like I know you so much better now.
Thank you, Anna. And to all our listeners, now it's your turn.
Yes, please go to the comments and write just 1 or 2 sentences about yourself.
You could say, "Hi, I'm Clara from Italy. I love pasta and painting."
Or, my name is Kenji. I'm from Japan. I study engineering and play basketball.
We read every single comment, and we'd love to meet you too.
Also, if this episode helped you, please subscribe, like, and share it with a friend. It helps more learners find us.
Keep practicing. Be patient with yourself. Every word counts.
We'll be back soon with another friendly chat. Until then, take care.
Bye, everyone.
Bye. Have a beautiful day.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to our English podcast. I'm Emma.
And I'm Jack.
Today, we're going to focus on some really useful phrases you can use in your daily life.
These expressions will help you handle all kinds of everyday situations with more confidence and ease.
That's exactly right, Jack. Let's get started.
Our first phrase is, "Could you please say that again?"
Yes, this is perfect when you didn't quite hear or understand something.
For example, if you're on a busy street, in a cafe, or talking over a video call when the sound isn't clear.
Exactly. Using this shows you're listening carefully and want to understand the other person. Another essential phrase is, "Could you help me with something, please?"
Great choice, Emma. It's simple, polite, and works in almost any situation.
Imagine you're in a bookstore looking for a novel, but you can't find it. You can say, "Excuse me, could you help me with something, please?"
Perfect. It's respectful and gets the message across without sounding demanding. Now, let's talk about, "I'm sorry, I didn't catch that."
Ah, yes. This one's useful when someone speaks too fast or mumbles.
You can follow it up with, "Could you say it more slowly?"
It's completely okay to ask for clarification. It helps both of you communicate better. Next up is, "It's nice to meet you."
This is a warm and friendly phrase to use when you're introduced to someone new, at work, at an event, or while traveling.
For example, "Hi, I'm Emma. It's nice to meet you."
Using this creates a positive and open atmosphere right from the start. And of course, never skip "thank you" and "you're welcome."
These small words carry big meaning. Thank you shows appreciation, and "you're welcome" is the natural, kind reply.
Even in short interactions, like buying coffee or asking for directions, these phrases make a big difference.
Absolutely. Kindness lives in the little things. Let's also remember, "excuse me."
This phrase is incredibly versatile. Use it to get someone's attention, pass by in a crowd, or apologize if you bump into someone.
It's short, polite, and shows consideration for others.
In daily life, being courteous opens more doors than you might think.
You're absolutely right, Jack. These phrases may seem simple, but they're powerful tools for better communication. Now, let's look at a few more advanced but still everyday expressions. How about, "I'd really appreciate your help with this"?
Excellent. That's a polite and professional way to ask for support, especially at work or in group settings.
For instance, you might say to a coworker, "I'd really appreciate your help with this presentation."
It's humble, clear, and shows you value their time. Now, another great one is, would you mind explaining that again?
Yes, this is softer and more polite than just saying, "I don't get it."
In a team meeting or class, you could say, would you mind explaining that again? I want to make sure I understand.
That kind of phrasing shows respect and a willingness to learn. And don't forget to say, "I really appreciate your help."
This goes beyond thank you. It recognizes someone's efforts and kindness.
It's especially meaningful after someone has gone out of their way for you.
Another helpful phrase is, would you mind speaking a bit more slowly?
Yes, many learners feel nervous asking this, but it's completely normal.
Most people are happy to slow down. They want to be understood too.
Communication is a two-way street after all.
Let's also try, do you mind if I jump in for a second?
That's a natural, conversational way to interrupt politely, especially in group discussions.
It shows you're engaged but still respectful of others' speaking time.
Timing and tone matter, but this phrase helps keep things smooth. Now for expressing your preferences, I'd actually prefer to meet in the afternoon.
That's clear and polite. You're stating your need without sounding rigid.
If you're scheduling a call or meeting, that's a great way to suggest an alternative.
Flexibility plus clarity equals better coordination.
And when plans change, would it be possible to reschedule our meeting?
Perfect. It's gentle and gives the other person room to respond.
You could add, "I have a conflict come up, but I'm free Thursday if that works."
Offering a solution makes the request even more considerate. For sincere apologies, try, I'm really sorry for the mix-up.
Or, "I apologize for the trouble this has caused."
These show accountability and empathy, especially useful in customer service or teamwork.
A genuine apology can turn a frustrating moment into a moment of connection.
And for requests, would you be able to send me the file?
Yes, it's more polite than "send me the file."
In emails and messages, small changes like this make your tone friendlier and more professional. How about offering support? Try, let me know if there's anything I can do.
Or simply, "Happy to help if you need anything."
These show you're a team player, whether at work, with friends, or in your community.
And for giving feedback or praise, "You handled that really well."
Or, I'm really impressed by your ideas.
Positive words build trust and encourage collaboration.
Finally, always remember, no worries, I'm glad I could help.
It's the perfect reply when someone thanks you, warm, humble, and kind.
Well, that's a wrap on today's essential English phrases.
We hope you'll start using them in your daily conversations, whether you're ordering coffee, working remotely, or meeting new people.
If you have questions or want to share how these phrases worked for you, drop us a message on our podcast page.
Thanks for listening. Keep practicing, stay curious, and don't be afraid to speak up.
Remember, every conversation is a chance to grow.
Goodbye for now.
Goodbye, everyone.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to our English podcast. I'm Emma.
And I'm Jack.
Today, we're diving into a very interesting and useful topic, how to think in English.
This is one of the most important skills to master when learning a new language.
We're going to share practical tips and techniques to help you develop this ability and speak more naturally.
That's right, Emma. Thinking in English helps you speak more fluently and respond faster, but it does take consistent practice.
So, let's get started.
Our first tip is visualizing everyday situations in English.
This means picturing yourself in real-life moments and mentally describing them in English.
Yes, Emma. For example, while brushing your teeth in the morning, you might think, I need to leave by 8:30. Did I pack my laptop? All in English, not your first language.
The goal is to skip the translation step entirely.
Exactly. And another powerful habit is describing your surroundings in English.
Look around right now. Maybe you're on a train, at your desk, or in a park. Try saying in your head, "The sky is cloudy. That woman is reading a novel. My coffee is getting cold."
This trains your brain to process the world directly through English.
Right, Jack. And let's be honest, one of the biggest roadblocks is relying on mental translation.
It's totally normal to translate it first, but fluency begins when you stop saying it in your head in your native language and start forming thoughts in English right away.
Yes, that brings us to tip number 3. Immerse yourself in English daily.
Listen to English music, watch shows without subtitles, or read short articles, even if you don't understand everything.
The more English you absorb, the more your brain starts thinking in it automatically.
And you don't need full focus. Even having English playing softly in the background helps your mind get used to the rhythm and sounds.
That's a great point, Jack. Another simple but powerful technique: talk to yourself in English.
It might feel odd at first, but try narrating your actions. I'm making tea. The water's boiling. Now I'll add honey.
Or reflect on your day. Work was busy today. I finished the report. Now I'll relax with a book.
Yes, Emma, it's safe, private practice with zero pressure. And it's totally okay to make mistakes while you do it.
Speaking of mistakes, don't fear them. They're proof you're learning.
The more you practice thinking in English, the fewer mistakes you'll make over time. Confidence grows through repetition, not perfection.
Embrace the awkward moments. They mean you're growing. Another helpful tool: use flashcards with full phrases, not just words.
Write sentences like, "I'm running late," or "This weather is perfect," and review them during your commute or coffee break.
Context makes vocabulary stick, and soon these phrases will pop into your mind naturally.
And don't forget daily writing.
Keep a simple journal, even 3 sentences a day. Write about your mood, plans, or what you ate.
This strengthens your ability to form thoughts in English without translating.
Great idea, Emma. Also, grow your vocabulary strategically.
Learn words you'll actually use, like work terms if you're in an office, or food phrases if you love cooking.
Relevance makes learning faster and more useful.
Absolutely, Jack. And speak with real people whenever you can.
Chat with English-speaking friends, join online language groups, or even talk to cashiers in English.
Hearing different accents and spelling styles will make you more adaptable and confident.
One last tip: pause and form your sentence in English before speaking.
Instead of translating mid-sentence, take a breath and build the thought in English first.
With time, this pause will shrink and then disappear. Your brain will just think in English.
Be patient with yourself. This skill builds slowly.
Set small goals, like thinking in English for 5 minutes while making breakfast.
Soon, it'll feel natural. You won't notice you're doing it. It'll just be how you think. Let's quickly recap the key tips.
1. Visualize daily situations in English.
2. Describe your surroundings out loud or in your head.
3. Stop translating. Think directly in English.
4. Surround yourself with English through media.
5. Narrate your day to yourself.
6. Welcome mistakes as part of learning.
7. Use phrase-based flashcards.
8. Write a little every day.
9. Learn practical, relevant vocabulary.
10. Speak with real people.
11. Think before you speak, in English.
Perfect summary, Emma.
Well, that's all for today's episode on how to think in English. We hope these tips support your journey towards fluency.
Remember, progress comes from regular, gentle practice, not perfection.
Thanks for listening. Keep showing up for your English.
And remember, thinking in English is a skill that deepens with time and kindness to yourself.
We'll be back soon with more practical English strategies. Until then, keep practicing, stay curious, and trust the process.
Consistency beats intensity. Small daily efforts create big results. Goodbye, everyone.
Hello, everyone, and a warm welcome back to the Language Journey channel. I'm Emma, and I'm joined by the amazing Jack. Hi, Jack. How are you doing today?
Hey, Emma. I'm doing fantastic. I'm really pumped for our discussion today. We're focusing on a topic that is vital for every English student: common everyday expressions.
You're absolutely right. We're going to look at how getting comfortable with these routine phrases can truly elevate your speaking flow and self-assurance. Whether you're a complete beginner or striving for advanced proficiency, this episode is full of guidance and practical tools.
That's spot on. We will analyze why these particular sentences are so essential, share the best methods for learning them, and provide plenty of real-world examples you can use immediately. So let's dive in. To start, why do you think daily phrases are so fundamental for learners?
Well, if you think about it, these sentences are the core of our daily interactions. They are the exact expressions we rely on all the time, whether we are ordering a drink, asking for the way, or just catching up with a colleague.
Precisely. They act as the structural elements that allow you to communicate more smoothly and intuitively. Instead of trying to translate word for word in your mind, you can simply access these pre-learned patterns from your memory.
Exactly, and that is the secret to true fluency. It isn't merely about having a massive vocabulary, it's about the ability to apply words naturally within a specific context. Routine sentences provide that bridge to fluency. So, where do students usually face difficulties with these phrases, and what are some frequent errors?
That is a great point. A very common mistake is trying to translate directly from one's native tongue. The logic used in one language doesn't always apply to English. This often results in sentences that sound a bit clunky or unnatural to a native ear.
Definitely. Sentence structure can also be quite tricky. Even when students understand every single word, combining them in the correct order can be a struggle. Issues with word sequence, verb tenses, and prepositions often cause confusion.
Something else I've noticed is that some learners avoid using basic phrases because they think they are too easy. They believe they must use sophisticated vocabulary to sound smart, but that isn't true at all. Native speakers use these simple structures every single day.
That's such an important observation. In daily talk, simplicity is everything. Using standard phrases accurately will actually make you sound more authentic and poised, not less.
Exactly. Now let's move into some helpful strategies for acquiring and mastering these daily sentences. What would be your top recommendation?
My primary advice is to listen as much as you can. Immerse yourself in the English language whenever possible. Watch movies, follow series, listen to podcasts, and pay close attention to how native speakers use these structures in actual life.
Immersion is truly a game changer. Adding to that, constant repetition is vital. Don't just listen to a phrase once, say it out loud multiple times. Practice it with various tones and imagine different situations for it.
I agree 100%. Also, do not hesitate to imitate native speakers. Observe their pronunciation, the speed of their speech, and their intonation. This will help you achieve a much more natural and rhythmic way of speaking.
Another effective method is to maintain a language diary. Record every new sentence you encounter, along with its meaning and a sample of how to use it. Go over your notes frequently to lock that information in.
That's a brilliant idea. To make it even better, you could create study cards with the English phrase on one side and a definition or a picture on the back. This is an excellent way to memorize and test yourself quickly.
Spaced repetition is also incredibly effective. Instead of trying to learn everything in one day, review the phrases at increasing time intervals. For instance, check them again after 24 hours, then after 3 days, then a week later.
This moves the knowledge into your long-term memory.
That's a very powerful technique. And lastly, don't be shy about applying these sentences in real-life conversations. The more you actually speak, the more natural and confident you will become.
I couldn't agree more. Now, let's look at some specific groups of daily sentences and offer our audience some examples they can start using this very day. How about we begin with hellos and introductions?
Perfect. Greetings are the start of every single dialogue. So besides the very basic hello, what are some other ways to greet people?
Well, you could say, hi there, good morning, afternoon, evening, or use a friendly hey with your pals. When meeting someone new, nice to meet you or pleased to meet you are great. To check how someone is doing, you can ask, how are you? How's it going? Or more casual, what's up in informal settings.
And what would be the best way to answer those?
You might say, I'm doing great, thanks. Everything is good, or not too bad. It's also polite to ask them back, like, and how about yourself?
Excellent examples. Now let's move to another vital category, seeking information.
Absolutely. If you were looking for a place, you might say, pardon me, could you point me toward, or where can I find the nearest? In a shop, you could ask, what is the price of this? Or is this available in a different size?
If you didn't hear something clearly, it is totally fine to say, I'm sorry, I missed that. Or, could you repeat that for me, please? If you need more detail, ask, what do you mean exactly? Or, could you clarify that?
Another key area is making requests and offering things.
Courtesy is the main thing here. For a request, start with could you or can you. To offer something, use would you like or can I get you.
If you were volunteering to help, you can say, I can take care of that for you, or just let me know if you need any help.
To share opinions, say I feel that, or from my perspective, or I'm of the opinion that. For agreement, I'm with you on that. That is very true, or exactly.
To disagree politely, you could say, I understand your point, but, or I'm not entirely sure I agree, or I see it a bit differently.
To express gratitude, say thank you, I'm very grateful, or I really appreciate your help.
To make apologies, I'm sorry, or I apologize, or excuse me.
For small talk, say, it's a beautiful day, isn't it? Or, what do you like to do in your free time?
For ordering food, you can say, I'll have the, or could I please get the.
For asking for help, say, excuse me, could you help me? Or, I'm a bit lost.
For suggestions, you could say, why don't we, or how about, or let's.
In emergencies, say, help, or call the police, or I need an ambulance.
Final advice, be consistent, practice daily, and enjoy the journey.
Thanks for listening. Keep practicing, and we'll see you in the next one. Happy learning! Hi, everyone, and welcome back to our English Learning Podcast. I'm Emma.
And I'm Jack. Thanks so much for joining us today.
Whether you're on the bus, doing laundry, or walking through the park, we're glad to be part of your English journey.
In this episode, we're tackling a question we hear all the time. How can I learn English faster and more effectively?
And by faster, we don't mean magic tricks. We mean studying smarter, not harder.
Exactly. Learning a language takes time, patience, and consistency, but how you practice makes all the difference.
So today, we're sharing practical, proven strategies that actually work if you use them regularly.
These aren't shortcuts, they're habits that build real fluency over time.
We'll cover daily routines, how to avoid common pitfalls, smarter ways to practice, and how to stay motivated, even on tough days.
So grab a notebook or just listen closely. By the end, you'll have real tools to accelerate your learning.
Let's dive in.
First, the foundation, consistency.
Language learning thrives on regular contact, not cramming.
Think of it like watering a plant. A little every day beats flooding it once a week.
Yes, just 15 minutes daily is far better than 3 hours once a week.
Your brain needs repeated exposure to absorb sounds, patterns, and vocabulary.
Try to anchor English to a daily habit, like listening to a podcast while making coffee or reviewing flashcards before bed.
Use dead time, waiting in line, commuting, folding laundry, to listen or think in English.
Even 5 minutes adds up. It's like brushing your teeth. Small, daily, automatic.
And once it's a habit, it stops feeling like studying and starts feeling like living.
Progress isn't dramatic, it's steady. Celebrate tiny wins, like, I understood a full sentence today.
Next, immerse yourself.
Surround yourself with English, not just textbooks, but real life.
Change your phone and social media to English. Watch shows first with subtitles, then without.
Label household items like window, lamp, fridge. Every glance reinforces vocabulary.
Listen to English music, podcasts, or audiobooks, even as background noise. Your ear will adapt.
And talk to yourself. I'm making tea. The rain is heavy today. No pressure, no judgment, just practice.
This builds the bridge from translation to thinking in English.
Which brings us to our next point. Stop translating in your head.
Translation slows you down and keeps English feeling foreign.
At first, it's natural, but aim to form thoughts directly in English.
Start simple. Instead of I'm hungry into native word into I'm hungry, just think I'm hungry.
It'll feel awkward at first, but your brain will rewire. Soon, ideas will flow straight into English.
That's the key to fluency. Thinking, not translating.
Now, vocabulary. Learn smart, not hard.
Ditch endless word lists. Learn phrases, not just words.
Instead of book, learn I'm reading a fascinating book, or can I borrow your book?
Phrases teach you how words actually connect in conversation.
Focus on high-frequency words. The top 1,000 cover 80% of daily English.
Use apps or books that rank words by usefulness, then add vocabulary for your life, work, hobbies, travel.
And review strategically. Use flashcards, digital or paper, with spaced repetition to lock words into memory.
But how do you practice speaking if you're alone?
First, speak to yourself. Describe your actions, plans, or feelings out loud.
Second, shadow native speakers. Play a short clip, pause, and repeat, copying rhythm, stress, and tone.
Use YouTube, TED Talks, or even this podcast. Start with 5-second segments.
Third, record yourself. It's uncomfortable at first, but you'll spot patterns to improve.
And if you can speak with others, even online, do it. Mistakes aren't failures, they're necessary steps.
Every error teaches you what to adjust next time. Be proud you're trying.
Your mindset matters just as much as your methods.
If you believe I'm bad at languages, you'll give up faster.
Instead, tell yourself, I'm improving daily. Mistakes are my teachers. English is a skill I'm building.
Celebrate micro wins, like I ordered coffee in English, or I caught the main idea of a news clip.
Be kind to yourself. Bad days happen. What matters is showing up again tomorrow.
Now, avoid these 5 common traps.
1. Studying passively. Watching videos doesn't equal learning. Use new words immediately.
2. Over-focusing on grammar early. Prioritize being understood. Fluency comes before perfection.
3. Fear of speaking. You only improve by doing it, awkwardly at first, smoothly later.
4. Comparing yourself to others. Your journey is yours alone.
And 5. Giving up when it's hard. Perseverance beats talent every time.
Let's practice together. Repeat after me.
I'm learning English and I'm proud of my progress.
Mistakes help me grow. I'm not afraid to try.
Every day, my English gets a little stronger.
Say these daily. They rewire your confidence.
Finally, our personal tips. I rewatch favorite scenes from English shows, first with subtitles, then without, to train my ear.
I keep a 3-sentence nightly journal. Today, I learned. Tomorrow, I'll.
I use voice notes to practice real-life dialogues, like, "Hi, I'd like a table for 2."
So, remember,
Be consistent.
immerse yourself.
Think in English.
Learn phrases, not just words.
Speak, even if you stumble.
And enjoy the journey. Language is human connection, not a test.
That's all for today. If this helped, share it with a fellow learner.
Tell us on social media, which tip will you try first?
Keep practicing, stay curious, and trust your progress.
You're capable of amazing things.
Bye for now.
Bye, everyone.